Yo, what up?
你要见还是我
Yo, what up?
你要见还是我
It's Razor Pop lah.
Hey, welcome to Razor Pop. I'm here with Yek Keak and Sylvia Toh. Today we're talking about the Oscars. Who won, who lost, who should have won, who should have lost. And both of them obviously watched it. And what do you think? Was it boring like it is every other year? Or
In a word, Slumdog.
you know,
Wake me up when it's over.
Slumdog.
seriously, even though they had Hugh Jackman this year, it still didn't improve.
In the case of Hugh Jackman, I think you have to call it Oscars. OZ.
Very nice. Very nice.
To Hugh Jackman, may I just say, acts, man.
You met him before, right?
Yeah, one time.
And was he as charming as he is supposed to be?
Not really. He was talking with, he was had an audience of some guys, and I kind of interrupted to get his autograph, and he was slightly irritated.
Okay. Okay, we're going to be talking about the Best Picture first, followed by the Acting Awards. And subsequently, we're going to talk about fashion with Sarah and our guest, Damon Ma, who is a fashion observer. Now, first of all, Best Picture, Slumdog Millionaire. Now, do you think that film is overrated?
No. I think the correct movie won.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It not only won Best Picture, it won like a whole slew of other awards. 8. Was it deserving?
Basically killed the old man.
It killed the old man.
Yeah.
Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
And
No. Look, you look at this movie, Slumdog Millionaire. It's so different. It's so refreshing. Came at the right time. Feel good. It had that exotic element. All came together. No way could it stop. When it's only compared to it, Benjamin Button, it wasn't about an old man growing young. It was the other way around.
yeah,
A young movie growing old.
a
Compared
young
to
movie
Slumdog
growing
Millionaire.
old.
Yeah.
Well,
Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I really liked Benjamin Button, and I thought Slumdog Millionaire, even though it was a good film, it didn't feel epic enough for me. It wasn't sweeping enough. It was a good, feel-good picture, but when you talk about, I don't know, in terms of the level of the themes and the metaphors and the, sort of the profundity and importance and significance of a film, I felt that Benjamin Button had more going for it. It was a humongous technical achievement.
Well, technical. The best film won, I think. Didn't
Okay.
have to be an epic or
No, look,
sweeping. The best film won.
I disagree 250% with you about that.
Inflation.
Inflation, yes. In these days. Now, the thing is, I like Benjamin Button, but
Beautiful.
compared to Slumdog Millionaire, it traveled from one point to the other, just like slowly, like a train, like a slow train. A lot of Slumdog was due to the editing, and it was so that camera was tilted. The Danny Boy camera was tilted, and ordinarily a lot of people would be turned off by that, but it actually added to the whole energy and vibrancy of the place, of the locality, which is Mumbai.
Spotting,
Okay.
Mumbai and slum spotting, and
slum spotting.
the momentum just carried you through the movie. It was irresistible.
Okay, and well, Benjamin Button dealt with the stages of life and the way the love between a man and a woman evolved over time. I found those sort of issues
You're an
very
old-fashioned
perennial.
guy.
We're perennial.
Have they not been
old-fashioned
done
guy.
before? They've been
Yeah.
done all over.
But it was
Even
it was-
James Bond movies
yes, of
do
course,
that.
but it was done with a twist. The fact that one man was aging backwards and the woman was aging forwards, and Slumdog Millionaire dealt with something that was,
Dickens
to
in
me,
India.
extremely unbelievable. That it could be written in the stars that this man would win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire just because he had lived this life.
I think
That was
that's-
the beauty of it all, actually.
Really?
If you ask me.
It stretched credibility for
So
me.
I think that Slumdog Millionaire, a movie about a little boy maybe making his way out of poverty, stretches credibility.
It is a miracle.
Wow, Benjamin Button, which is about a man who grows younger and younger. Now that doesn't stretch credibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but alright. Okay. Moving on. The Reader. What do you think of The Reader?
Anything with a
I'm
Holocaust.
sorry. The milk. Let's talk about milk first.
Just milk,
Just
not
milk.
the milk.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Just
milk.
Well, I bet on Sean Penn to win.
You bet on Sean Penn.
Yes, I'm really sorry for Mickey Rourke.
If Sean Penn had any decency in him,
He would
He would have given it to Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
Well, he said something.
Yeah, he
Yes,
said
at
it
the end,
nicely,
Mickey
yeah,
Rourke
yeah.
is my bro. Yeah.
Mickey Rourke is my bro.
Yeah.
The only person who Mickey Rourke would say, okay, I'm glad that at least it's him, would be Sean Penn. Because Sean Penn beats people up, and I think Mickey Rourke likes that.
Yeah.
But as a film-
he did say that on the red carpet. You know, Mickey Rourke. He did say, that he knew his competition. The close call would come from Sean Penn.
Those two guys are more or less the same, you know.
That's
They're
right.
nuts.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, as a film. Oops. There you go. All right.
Thank
now,
you.
As a film, do you think that Milk was a good film, an important film?
Important, maybe.
But you didn't
All
think it
very
was a good
good.
film?
Okay.
Okay only.
He's very good.
He's very
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
recommend
He
He's
was the
always
best
very
thing
good.
about
He's
the
always
picture.
very good. And,
He's always
yeah,
very good. Look,
yeah.
I think that
And I like Gus Van
if
Sant.
you
So do I.
have
Yeah.
So do I.
if you have Milk shown as the hallmark movie of the year or of the month, it would just as well have worked. I really don't think it's such a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
it
What
couldn't
about,
have won. Just for him.
what about The Reader? Harvey Weinstein
Like I was
spent
saying-
a long time trying to push
Unbelievable
that
that
film.
it's even up there.
Anything that has a Holocaust theme will win. At least
Yeah.
one award. At least one award.
I've seen that movie once again. Oh wait, let's not put it at Hallmark. Let's put it at and maybe a smaller station than Hallmark. I don't believe it's Weinstein is just pushing this movie. At some point, they want to push it so that it could beat maybe even Slumdog Millionaire.
Yes.
How can The Reader be there when possibly one of the best film of the year, The Dark Knight, wasn't there? It's unbelievable.
true. It's true.
Is it what you call an
Dark Knight was
oxymoron?
raw.
Harvey Weinstein and Reader. I mean, these two words.
The oxymoron gave birth to eight children.
These two words like cannot go together.
which
Harvey Weinstein and Reader, the Reader.
Oh.
Is that what you call an oxymoron?
At first, I thought it was a George Bush movie.
That's just a moron
Well, I
without the oxy.
I like The Reader. I thought it was quite beautiful.
Yeah.
And that it dealt with
you'll be
themes
blown
of
away
guilt and
by-
redemption, and it was very
Again, tell me,
beautifully
why are
made.
you so easily sold on these?
Every
Every
movie
movie
what?
deals with guilt and redemption.
Not all of
Night
it.
dealt with that.
Yeah,
With
it is true.
with
I'm not saying that.
motorcycle to
Yeah.
turn
I'm not saying
inside.
that Dark Knight
Did The Reader have a
shouldn't be
motorcycle?
there, but I thought as a drama, The Reader worked very beautifully. And it's hard
She
to
will
get
blow you
across
away, Kate
these
Winslet.
things.
Oh yeah, it's with Kate Winslet.
Yeah,
Kate
she'll-
Winslet made it.
yeah.
Eclipse the she'll.
But they were very. It's hard to bring a novel across to the screen.
And she made a better
Stephen
Nazi
Daldry
than
did.
Tom Cruise, right?
Stephen
Yeah.
Daldry did a really good job. Okay, finally, Frost Nixon, the film that none of us have
Oh,
seen.
the about the Christmas and the presidency.
Okay, we can't say much about this film because we haven't seen it, right? It hasn't come to Singapore yet. You have seen it.
No, years ago I saw Frank Langella at a party, and I thought, my God, after Sean Connery, this man is gorgeous.
And
Tall,
this
dark,
man,
and
this man,
handsome.
by the way, this
She's into silver foxes.
tall, dark, and handsome man
Yeah.
who turns silver on, once played Dracula.
Yes.
Okay, for the record, Sylvia, how many of these nominees have you actually met in person?
Well, just to tell you,
Nixon, you met Nixon, right?
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, you met him a couple of times.
just the top 5 names: Hugh Jackman, Penelope Cruz, Heath Ledger, Kate Winslet, and Sean Penn. I have all those 5 autographs.
You have all the 5 autographs.
And you?
I've only met Marissa Tomei and Penelope Cruz.
Okay.
I've interviewed them.
Yeah, so we have all met Penelope Cruz because she's here last
Because she
night.
was here in Singapore.
Yeah.
I met Marissa Tomei for What Women Want in Los Angeles. Okay, moving on. Director, Danny Boyle. Did he deserve it?
Of course.
Of course? Really? Okay.
Quelle question.
I really think that Slumdog is riding on a wave of success
Poverty.
that is
Slum
that is not necessarily not fully deserved. I mean, it swept up everything, including best song and best sound mixing.
Let
and
me tell you the
So you're just
song.
having an allergic
It's
reaction
beautiful.
to it, right? That's such a
Cinematography.
good overkill,
the
isn't it?
song
It's
is
an overkill
beautiful.
reaction.
It's overkill, but
No, I
you
have
know when
to
these
say,
things happen, it seems to
I
detract from
have
the
to
success
speak up
and the
for A.R.
achievements of the
Rahman.
other films.
A.R. Rahman.
Oh, he's superb.
You
know,
met him too, right?
No, I wish
Did
I
he
would.
run a bookshop?
That's right. Bras Basah Road. The music and songs,
Did you
Indian dance music songs, just beautiful.
No, I have to say, it's
beautiful.
the beautiful songs that he wrote.
Beautiful.
But I had no idea he sang too. No?
Yes, always.
Yeah.
You know, in
Yeah, I had no idea
Indian
he sang
films,
too.
there are just
Apparently he doesn't sing
two
that
singers.
often.
There's a male singer and a female singer, and they sing for every movie, every Indian movie, and they make like 365.
Have you met him?
No. I would like to.
David Fincher. What do you think of him?
I usually connect him with Brad Pitt
Because of Seven and
and
Fight Club.
and
Okay. And what do you think? All right, okay.
He wasn't going to
I
win,
honestly think
He
that
wasn't
David
going to
Fincher
win,
should
lah.
have won. For the
Really?
fact that technically, Curious Case of Benjamin Button was such a impressive
Then he should have won a
achievement.
technical award.
They didn't even win a lot. They
They
won
won
three.
three.
No, they won best visual
effects,
and
best
then they
art
won
direction, and best makeup.
Makeup, right? And I'm actually
But they
I'm
lost
wondering
out in cinematography.
How can this movie actually win visual effects and makeup when they were up against, once again, The Dark Knight?
The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
No, The
Yeah.
Dark Knight,
Yeah.
along with Revolutionary Road and Wall-E, were not given their due
Dark
credit.
Knight.
The Dark Knight
Yeah,
had Batman
beautiful.
jumping from
Yeah.
a building,
Yeah,
and they had
beautiful.
Hellboy. Hellboy had like the entire army of the dark.
The tandoori chap.
And then basically what you have for Benjamin Button is, as Will Smith said, basically turning Brad Pitt into a garden gnome.
we won't mind having that one done in our garden, Yeah.
Okay, very quickly now, Gus Van Sant.
Always good to watch.
Always good to watch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, obviously, he could not have won this year.
No, nobody could have won. Nobody stood a chance.
Yeah. Not with Danny Boyle.
Ron Howard
No,
has
no.
won.
Just
before
a
for
feel-good
a
guy.
beautiful mind. I don't think he could. have
Stephen
won
Daldry
again.
is the Billy Elliot guy. That's all I know.
Look, I tell you, we all know Danny Boyle's work. We see it here, but I really don't think that these Academy voters, all 8,000 of them, have ever seen.
Trainspotting.
Yeah, maybe some of them, but not
Beach.
all of them. And then he's done The Beach. He's done Millions, and he's done.
Yeah, no.
I can't remember that he did this awful movie last year called Sunshine, right?
But they were all just blown away by
he did
Slumdog
28
Millionaire.
Days Later.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, right.
People like us, we see it. We can see the elements of its filmmaking in Slumdog Millionaire coming together. These guys, these Academy people, they probably would not have seen. And then they come and see this movie and it just blows them away.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like as if they haven't seen City of God. Okay, Best Actor. Let's move on to Best Actor. Mickey Rourke. I think both of you are big fans of Mickey Rourke.
I thought Mickey
I
Rourke
was
should have win.
rooting for him, but I knew Sean Penn would win.
Why?
Mickey Rourke, that was like, if he had won, it would have been like a sympathy vote kind of win. I think-
I'm just thinking, what is Mickey Rourke going to do next? Because
He's
He
already
made
acting
his
in an
life.
action film.
This is a movie about him. What else can he do? If he plays someone else, he won't win because really, I really don't think he's that good. But he played himself. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if he couldn't win playing himself, I really don't think there is a role there for Mickey Rourke where he can win the Oscar. So I was really hoping for Mickey Rourke to win.
Do you think that people will look back and think that it's a mistake, the Academy voters, that they should have
No.
chosen Mickey
No,
Rourke?
No. Sean Penn deserved it.
This one confuses
Sean
me.
Penn. Speaking of Sean Penn, I mean he's a very well regarded actor,
And he is
in
a
Hollywood,
very
right?
good actor.
He's a good actor, yeah,
He's like-
intense.
He's like Robert De Niro.
Yeah,
and,
but you know, I'm amazed. You know, basically, it's like a general election. You really need half of the people, one more out of and in addition to the half to vote for you. I had no idea Sean Penn had so many people rooting for him.
Yeah.
And he said
You
it
thought
himself.
he was a bad
Yeah.
boy.
He said it himself.
Hard to appreciate.
In the
me.
in the award
Actually,
ceremony.
I think Hollywood really respects Sean Penn. You know, he's like this genuine artist. He's a bit difficult to work with, but he really believes in his craft.
And he beats up people,
That's right, and he doesn't.
photographers.
He didn't do what Mickey Rourke did. Actually, Mickey Rourke went around the talk shows
And I thought Mickey Rourke was going to win because he had a great story to sell.
Yeah,
he
but-
had his dog and everything.
Yeah,
then
but
the dog
whereas
died.
Sean Penn
Yeah.
tried not to do so
And then
much
the dog
publicity, he
died.
relied on his work to speak
Yeah.
for
It
himself.
was amazing.
Yeah.
He even turned up, right?
Right.
Huh?
All right. Good.
no,
The rest of the actors obviously didn't stand a chance. People like Brad Pitt and
No.
That'll be the day, lah.
Yeah,
that'll be
you
the
know.
day.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, he's a great guy.
And then
He's a great guy.
He's-
You met him,
yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
Yeah. And he's very
He
nice.
made you laugh. And
Yeah.
Frank Langella, who is so
He's
handsome
very
and tall.
nice, but
who once
Frank
played
Langella is not
Dracula.
bad, Yeah.
And Richard Jenkins, whom
Actually, Richard Jenkins, you always notice him. You just can't remember
Yeah,
the
but
name.
you know why? You know
These
why?
are
Because
the-
everybody looks like Richard Jenkins.
Yeah. Yeah.
You meet him
Mr.
every day when you
Everyman.
go outside, right?
And these guys are.
I'm not entirely sure how he got the nomination to begin with.
No, it was a good role. Like, it was a good role. I actually
Okay.
spoke to the director.
You did?
Yes, and he said that he wrote that role with Richard Jenkins.
in mind. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna go for the last category before we go for a break, and then we'll be talking about Oscar fashion. Best Actress, Kate Winslet, of course.
Oh,
of course,
no.
right?
Oh, I was rooting for Anne Hathaway.
You were right.
Right.
By the way.
Oh,
And
Kate
are you
Winslet
serious?
is long overdue. Long overdue.
Yes,
like a library
6
book, right?
nomination, and also finally in a Holocaust film. So you know you can.
Oh,
and
Anne
she
Hathaway,
takes off her
that-
clothes again. So
Anne
you know.
Hathaway.
No, Anne Hathaway next year will be in a Holocaust movie.
Shocking nomination.
Now,
She's going to
Anne
play a Nazi
Hathaway.
guard.
Anne Hathaway, don't you think she's?
Nah,
I don't
she
know why
shouldn't
you
be up
really,
there.
really like her.
She shouldn't even be up
I
there.
think she's just young and pretty, and that's why
Not
you're
even.
rooting for her.
The fact
Not
that she's
even.
young and pretty
Not
and gorgeous
even.
And when
has
Shirley
absolutely nothing
MacLaine
to do with
stood
it.
there and said
Yeah.
all these wonderful things
Shirley
about Anne
MacLaine was the
Hathaway,
best.
saying that,
Yeah.
oh, you're gonna be here again.
Shirley MacLaine
Yeah.
was
Right.
like the oracle from the mountain.
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway?
Everyone in the house is looking at
Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep
Oh,
in
a minute
Doubt.
silence for her.
Did you see? No. Did you see?
No, Meryl
Sophia
Streep.
Loren putting
yeah.
her.
Yeah, I know. Meryl Streep was
And
over
addressing
the top in
and
Doubt.
addressing Mother Superior
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Meryl Streep was over the top in Doubt, don't you think?
Yeah.
She was ridiculously stern and strict and
What did she
No, but-
win
it
was?
felt like a one-note performance.
That,
it was
that's
one
going
of
to
the
be,
worst performances
you know,
ever.
that basically is the Devil Wears Prada.
Okay, and the rest of the actresses, of course, Angelina Jolie, hysterical and like trying to be a serious actress,
Wow,
but really
her
just
jewelry was stunning.
tonight.
Emeralds, yeah, the emerald, the size
Who?
of those emeralds.
Those green emeralds.
Meryl Streep?
No. Angelina Jolie,
Angelina
the earrings
Jolie.
and the
Meryl
ring.
Streep actually
Wow.
bothered to dress up for once.
Yeah.
And of course, the Melissa Leo, this other woman whom we don't know.
Wow.
Frozen bacon? Huh?
Oh, that
Frozen
one's
chicken?
like- I don't know.
Don't know, man.
KFC.
KFC.
I'm always plugging products and they never send it here.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna go for
No,
a
it's
break.
probably a good movie.
And when we come back, we'll be talking about fashion with our resident fashionista, Sara-Ann NK, and our guest, fashion observer, Damon Ma. Thank you.
Also
It's
boring,
you.
the fashion.
Yo, what up? It's Razor Pop lah.